Mother ain't do shit, okay? Mother did not vote. I am not about to have another season where Mother does not do nothing, because that was nothing. Roy Oslo, you want, girl, they're gonna get stuck there.
You ready for this?
Legendary. I really wanna.
Welcome to a new season of Too Much TV. I'm here with Danny from New York, and we're going to be talking about Legendary Season 3. So, Danny, are you excited for this?
Oh, Michael, I am so excited to see another season of Jamila's bangs and what lies underneath it.
At this point, I think it's coordination so I could bury treasure or something, because it has to be important. I don't know why she insists on these bangs. But let's get right into episode 1 and 2, because they just split the whole thing in half. So we're just going to cover episode 1 and 2 in this video. The outfits, let's talk about it. Laomi, black and gold dress. What do you think about it? I loved it.
I liked it too. I thought it was real cute, unique. Like, ever since season 2, her fashion's just been elevating. So I'm here for Laomi. She looks over.
I don't know if it's elevated, but I do like it a lot. I thought it was cute. What do you think about La Roche?
La Roche, it was cute. It was basic for Law, I feel like. But, you know, cute, clean.
I had a problem with La's baby hair. I thought it was cut weird. The wig was fine. But the baby hair was just cut so straight, and it wasn't curled or anything. I was like, I don't know if this is a new style, but it's not working for me. I'm not living for this. I didn't live for it at all. So, and the literally my notes beside his name was "Aight," because the outfit was literally "Aight." It was not ugly, but it was. Jamila, beautiful, beautiful Jamila.
She had that tulle dress, right? Oh my God, it was pretty. But the hair again was stiff.
I was over the hair. I was over the dress. I've seen her in tulle a bazillion times. And at this point, it's kind of juvenile. Moving on.
Girl,
she exhausts me.
Freaking fabric.
Kiki Palmer is the newest addition to the cast of Legendary, because Megan Thee Stallion has gotten too big for the show at this point. What do you think of Kiki's look? I think she looked beautiful in her all white, performing her little Disney song. What do you think?
See, the all white look I loved. I wish she wore that while sitting down, because she went from all white sickening to Shigo.
Yeah, that look was very Shigo. You're right, it was very Shigo. And the hair, it aged her. I didn't love that. But, you know, I did appreciate the performance. Yeah. And the fact that they brought back Miyake Mugler to perform with her in the performance, that was really nice.
It was
so yeah, cute. All in all, it was cute. Let's talk about the category. Now, this episode 1 and 2, it's all about the Grand March. It's when you introduce your house. And this is like a big thing in the ballroom community. If you're a new house, you introduce the house. The mother, the father, the kids, and all that stuff. They have, the theme for this is Come As You Are, which is kind of broad. It's like, I can come as whatever I want to be. As a matter of fact, why not we all just come in our street clothes? I don't know.
Ciao. Because this look right here would have been over if it was Come As You Are.
I mean, it is shiny. The first house...
Did you hear the music?
No, it's fine.
Okay, good.
when we're going, because basically, we're live. First house of LaBasia. What are your thoughts?
Okay, first of all, I love this house, but the overall performance for me was a 7. I feel like they were low on energy, and Aja really is the point person of this house. You can just already see it. So for me, the looks I liked the fringe. The fringe was cute, but yeah, the energy was real lackluster.
Okay, so this is what I thought about it. I liked the performance. I thought there were a lot of good elements in the performance. Not like elements as in ballroom, but elements as in like choreography. I feel like Aja messed up because her blocking was off. And you're a dancer, you should have noticed this. When they were blocking, Aja was always too far out. on the corner. So I was like, what's going on here? So she needs to work on that. I still
The
don't
whole
like.
house needs to work on everything though. Like
Yeah, the
everything.
house is not perfect for sure. I would have given them a 7 as well, maybe a 6. And as for Jamila,
Ooh.
I still don't like her. I just felt like she was doing too much. I didn't care for what she was doing in this whole part of
She's
it.
Miss
But
LaBasia.
she was just doing a lot. I just like, literally, I wrote my notes under it. Still don't like Jamila. Maybe that will change by the end of the season. So they got an overall score of 30. Let's talk about the house of Alpha Omega. What
Would
do
you
you
like to go
think?
first?
Oh, I don't mind. Okay, so this is what I thought. Firstly, La Roche sounds like Medea. When La Roche was fawning over the men as we would expect. The house is full of gorgeous men, so why not? The house did not deserve a 10. I thought Jamila was over, like, she was just excited and she was trying to have a moment, but it was not 10 worthy. I would have given them a solid 8, if that.
Oh,
I was like, they were fine, but they were not 10s.
girl, this is how you know you and I are on the same page. I wrote in my notes, you're getting an 8 from me, and Jamila is delusional with that 10. I don't care how fine y'all are. You would take your little pretty fine ass and go back over there, okay? Because there was only 3 members in the pink that were voguing. And also, the intro solo was not voguing. It was just dance. I don't care how good it was. 5 elements. I'm missing all of that, you know?
I get it. Don't you know some of these people in Alpha Omega?
Michael, don't you know some of these people?
I'm in Toronto, Canada. I know nobody in this scene, honey. Up next is the House of Revlon. They got a full score of 35, which I thought they deserved. I did not mention Alpha and Omega's score. They got 37, so highest so far. Revlon, the French girls, they carried. I literally have nothing but I love their looks and the performance in my notes. I didn't have any problems with them at all.
I mean, what can I say? I'm wearing a beret. This house can't read.
So
I give
now
him a
we
9.
know.
Michael, I'm living for this. This house is giving me life. I gave him a 9, but I do agree that their movements could have been sharper, especially when the overall father came out. But I'm loving their accents. I'm living for this house, and I am part French, so hey.
Okay, you're part French, I'm part alien.
It might
Next
be
up,
true.
the house of Machavali. Did I mispronounce that, everyone? I don't know. Anyways, Machavali, their outfits were sad. The
Girl,
performance was horrible. The mother cannot vogue, and that's my
girl,
opinion.
girl, they look like wrapped condoms. I could not. I literally wrote right here 6. They were just weak. The outfits was not it. And mother, like you said, she cannot vogue. She literally was like she looked like she was voguing as a baby. So
Which was kind of sad because I wanted them to do well because of the whole story about the father passing and everything.
yeah,
And they've been around for a minute, so I was like, I want them to do well, and I feel like they have it within them. I don't know, maybe it was nerves, but it just came, how it came across is how I'm giving my opinion on it. It was not it. They got an overall
period.
score of 23. I would have given them a 5 or a 4.
Damn, girl. Wait, did it? Okay, never mind. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I personally gave him a 6 because, like, it was your first presentation. I don't know what else you can give. So let me see moving forward, you
Girl,
know?
first impressions are the most important. Next house,
Mhm.
the House of a Light, and that's Lyght. The House of Light.
Girl.
I did not think
Girl.
a house was going to come through and like do worse than Machavali, but Laomi was mad.
Oh,
Laomi gave a 3, which a 3 has never been given in the history of this show. And I was kind of sad for them, but then I was like, y'all messed up, so you deserve it. And apart from that, just because you're professional dancers doesn't mean you're voguers. They were not giving me any. They were not giving me any type of ballroom. It just felt stiff. It felt rigid. It felt forced. It's like when a ballet dancer says she wants to dance hip hop. It's like, stay in your lane. That's what it was giving me.
Ooh, Mike, when I tell you it was lights out, bitch, it was lights out.
You need to stop. You need to be stopped.
Girl, I could not. I literally wrote, they were high energy that they just forgot all about the 5 elements. And this is a new house. Long story short, lights is out. I was not here.
It was not great.
I gave them a 5.
So they got like a 19 overall score between all the judges,
Ooh,
which they deserved. Now for the battle, obviously the 2 bottom houses would be Light and Machavali. Now Mara is from Machavali, and then the father of Light, I forget his name, they had to battle it out. This battle was weird. Girl. It was weird. The father of the house was doing what was that dance called that little boy who yodels would do?
The shoot shit.
I was like,
once
this is not what this is. I didn't care for it.
Girl,
and he was like, it's my house and I'm gonna fight for it. I said, if this is how you fight for your house, hang it up flat screen, it's over. He and his house went home, sorry about it. We're not trying to be mean. It's just like, Machavali stays, and it's kind of by default because they still weren't even giving it that much. It's just because the other house was not good. So that's how episode 1 ended.
Yeah, Mac was just, agreed.
It was kind of sad, but let's jump right into episode 2 because the judges didn't change outfits, and neither are we. Right away, we're doing the same thing. It's Grand March, House of Juicy Couture. I don't know this house, know nothing about them, know none of them, but my note says the performance was perfectly fine, but it lacked energy for me. They were pretty. I literally said they were pretty though, so I'm like, at least they were nice to look at.
Let me tell y'all something. So I gave him a 9. I don't know about the energy. I love the energy. The energy was great. And when I tell you that Runways this season is on lock because of Lolita, the Runways this season are on lock. This house is one of the houses to watch because I feel like all the other houses are going to be underestimating them because they're Kiki house. And fun fact, Lolita is actually part of Miyake Mugler. But this is her Kiki house. And I feel like they're going to bring it to you every fall, baby. I gave him a 9. Y'all was sickening. The mirror on the wall.
Okay, so Danny is excited about this house. Great. Lolita is in it. Whoopee. They got a full score of 32. Work.
Don't be a hater.
I just feel like they're not special. At least they might be special, but they haven't shown me anything special yet. So I'm not going to gag. I like Lolita on season 1 when she did the whole get over here thing, but at this point, what I'm seeing today, it was cute, but it wasn't a 9. It was probably an 8 at best. House of Alan Miyake, or Mckeely, what is it? Yeah, Mckeely.
Alan Miyake?
No, it's not Miyake. It's Mckeely. The whole time they were saying it, I was like...
Just says Mckeely in my notes.
The whole time they were saying it, I was like, why is it so close to this other house's name? I don't like that. But okay, I'll have to power through and get used to it.
Right.
The father of the house was sloppy in his performance. I didn't like it. I was like, if you're the father and this is what you're giving, boo. I also thought that I didn't love the choreography, but I didn't hate it either. It was like, it was totally middle of the road and fine. I wasn't living.
First of all, do you know the musical Hamilton?
Yes.
They were dressed like Hamilton majorettes, okay? Y'all came out
but
like...
La Roche thought that they were giving Beyonce Bow Down, which I'm a Beyonce stan, and I did not see that. So maybe I need to work on my references then.
Girl, it was the Hamilton majorettes, okay? And let me tell you about their performance. It was very much, we're going to do this. Then this,
if you hear
this, then this.
Ice cream truck in my background, there's one passing my house, and that's just what it is.
But again, it was very much, we're going to go to the next step. So for me, I gave him a 7 because it was somewhat clean, but wasn't really choreographed. It was like, okay, we're just going step by step, you know? So I gave him a
Yeah,
7 overall. And
I
again, the
think a
color.
7 is fair. They overall got a 28 from the judges. The House of Ada. I I like this house. A lot of people are ragging on this house, but I feel like I like them. Now, with a member missing, I still found that they performed well and their blocking was good. Normally, when you do, sorry, normally when you do a whole thing and it's with a certain amount of people and you choreograph it that way and you rehearse it that way, it's hard to not have the same amount of people. You have to really figure it out, and they did it. I'm proud of them. I thought they were great. I liked the performance, but it wasn't that clean of voguing. Like the elements weren't very clean, but overall, I was entertained.
I feel like they were already at a disadvantage because they didn't have a member there, so they probably prepped with, a member there. But with that being said, I gave them an 8. I thought they were so amazing. There's something about this house that I love and I'm rooting for. Like I really, really love this house, and the energy was there. And I know, like the mother wasn't there, but still, y'all got an 8 from me. Y'all were nothing but just everything for me,
Yeah,
everything.
they got a score of 28 from the judges. On to the House of Demio Vasalis. Okay, you want to start? You want to start? Because
I'll start. Bitch, mother ain't do shit, okay? Mother did not vote. I am not about to have another season where mother does not do nothing because that was nothing. Roy Oslo, you want good, they're gonna get stuck there because that was nothing. I gave him a 6 because the performance was lackluster for me. And again, we're on season 3 now. Baby, you already know what the judges and people don't
so
like, so go on.
this is what I thought. Literally, I said the mother looked like Jennifer Holliday because that's what it was giving. La Roche is back with his theatrics, talking about it was boring. He was ordering Postmates. I thought that was disrespectful, but that's his
Very.
style. That's his style. He thinks it's funny. I did not love the outfits nor the performances. I thought everything was really bad. They deserved the score of 20 that they got. They could have even gotten lower than that, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was not great. The mother can't vogue. The mother was... That drag was not it. But moving on to the house that I'm actually really in love with. The house of Yoji Yamamoto. Yamamoto. Okay. I'm having one of those days. I do apologize. Yoji Yamamoto. I love this house. The mother surprised me. When I saw the mother, I thought, okay, this is a grown person of a particular age. I don't know how old. I'm not trying to get up into your birth papers, but you look grown, and
You look wrong.
you know, and I don't know how much they're going to be able to do. But when I tell you, they looked amazing in that black latex and leather. And when the mother jumped up and hit that dip, I said, oh, you're no one to be played with. And I'm here for you. They got a full score of 32 and they deserved every bit of it. They should have gotten 8s or 9s across the board because they were really good.
See, my thing is, because again, Grand March 5 elements, right? I gave them an 8 because the presentation I got with what I was getting with this house. I get who y'all are. Runway, sex, I got that. But it was a lot of duck walks for me. That's why I gave them an 8. Y'all presentation as a house was everything. But the elements were missing, So, me knowing, bitch, y'all did that though. I'll give y'all,
Yeah,
y'all
I love that. I love that. The two bottom houses was Ada and Dumir.
Ada should not have been in the bottom. I'm sorry. The Alon should have been in the bottom because there was a tie. Alon should have been in the bottom. I don't care.
But I feel like the reason why the judges did that because you had two houses with like 20, and then you had two houses with like 28 and one house with 20. So they decided to send one of the ones with 28 to the bottom, and it's the reason why they sent Ada is because Ada is a Kiki house, or no, because Ada
It
is a
is a
new
Kiki
house.
house.
Well, Kiki house, and it's in Portland, and they're very new. So they're like, we don't really know if you're a ballroom like that, so let's test you.
Oh,
And
girl.
they showed up and they showed out and they
Oh,
won.
Virgo left no crumbs on that battle.
I agree. I feel like they're not very technical, as in like voguing, because he was doing a lot of flips and tricks. But then you need to look back at like someone like Mckeely. Mckeely is all about the flips and tricks, but Mckeely is very talented in voguing as well and the elements. So you can't take that away from her. The thing is, they need to like stop with the handstands and give me some voguing the house down boots. Yes, God, mama, all that shit. Like
See,
that's what
I
I'm here
agree
for.
with you though. Like everything you said is a fact. My whole thing is I was having fun watching Virgo vogue. You get what I'm saying? Like he was having fun while doing it. He was enjoying the battle. That's what made it likable for me. This is why I love this house. So Virgo, you ate that.
Yeah, I agree with you. So overall, it was a really good presentation for the first time seeing all the houses. For season 3, I don't feel like I fully don't feel like there's a better season than season 1 of Legendary.
What?
I said what I said. I said what I said. Like season 1
And
of
what you
Legendary
said
is
was some
still
bull.
is still holding up, and they keep saying, "Oh, it's season 3, and you need to be better." And I feel like y'all aren't. When I watched season 1, it felt like Vogue houses, and a lot of these people just feel like they're coming to be on TV and they don't know what they're doing. But that's just my opinion. I'm not that. Take it or leave it.
See, I can see where you're coming from with your opinion. I have a different opinion on that. I feel like season 2 was a lot better. Season 1, I feel like, I was missing out on a lot because of the camera angles and the way it was. It was just, the start. So
Well, I'm not talking about production of the show. I'm talking about like just the quality of the houses.
Yeah. I mean, because those were powerhouses. The past 2 seasons were powerhouses. These are like, they're new houses, so they're still trying to find their way. So I can see what you're saying.
But yeah, overall, cute showing. Let's see if you can do better than that next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Go follow Danny on all his social media platforms. You can follow me too if you like me. I don't know. Anyways, thanks you and bye. Hey beautiful humans, you've made it this far in this video. Why not subscribe to my Patreon? You can sign up for exclusive content I don't post on YouTube or support me making content for this channel. Speaking of, why don't you watch another video?